bumps too much.
All right, we are live. I think. Yes, we're live. Now we're just waiting on some people. See if anybody shows up. I know Yankee in the South was live earlier. Michael will probably be live at some point tonight. We are up here on the chairlift at Anakeesta. We rode one of the red chondalas up on the first time. That's always a fun word to say, chondala, and you're going to see a couple here. And on the way down, they said it would be about an hour and a half wait to ride another red chondala. So we decided to be brave and ride this thing here. One of these.
I'm still under that thing. It's so bumpy.
It's okay. It's just a little bump. It's not as bumpy as those.
Whoa. This, I have to admit, I'm not the best with heights in the world. Not the worst, not the best. But much like Adam and Jacob and Michael, sometimes you just got to go for it. So now, peaceful ride down the mountain.
And I think there's more of these than the red boxes.
There are. That's why the wait was going to be so long.
Oh.
And you can still see, 45 and cold. It's probably like 65, 70 here right now. It's a little warmer this afternoon. Sun's starting to go down a bit. There's some zip liners.
All hands and feet and the top.
And it looks like at some point in the future they're going to have a roadway coming up here. This is always the sketchy part. Oh, God. Oh. And whatever you do, don't look down.
Okay.
No. You lean back.
You got to stay leaning back, buddy.
Looking down, yeah, I said.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Maybe not. Maybe I won't look it out.
Whoa.
It's more so that you see it than you feel
Yeah.
it.
And what's your opinion, wife? I think coming down in one of these is probably a little better than going up. I don't know.
They're smoother than the...
They're definitely
Chondola.
smoother than the red buckets. Definitely. And check this out. If you've got like a stroller or something, it gets its own chair. Now, how's that for
Like
luxury?
zipliners.
More zip liners. And if memory serves correct, right here, it's still a burnt out like patio kind of place, shell of a house. I think Michael told me that was one of the actors from Modern Family. Her family had a thing up here. I think it may be Sarah Hyland. Not 100% sure. So right here is about as steep as it gets.
Oh, here comes the lean back fellers.
Lean back, fella.
Why?
Just because that little bouncy feeling.
Whoa. Just gotta kick your legs. Kick your legs, buddy. There we go.
Okay, I got
Now
it.
this chairlift I could ride. The one over here,
I think
I
next
would
time
not
we would just do the
be a
red
fan
bucket
of.
both way, up and down.
Yeah,
This is better.
fella likes this.
That's what I meant. This both ways, not
Yeah.
the bucket.
I hear the 5-0 down there on the strip. Somebody got a little wild on the moonshine. More zip liners.
There's no cut off the power.
And I may need to recommend to my good friend Michael Jordan of NTL Vlogs to switch his stuff over to US Cellular. Somehow I got 4G right here. And Gatlinburg is not known to have the greatest number of cell towers anyway. Now, granted, we are kind of in the middle of nowhere at the moment, but it's not too bad.
Is this the best day of your life? It was a fun day, wasn't it?
Don't just be a fun walk.
Are we gonna upgrade to season pass?
I think so.
I think so too.
Whoa, we're speeding up.
Hey, Mama, next time we talk, I don't want to smile on the
Thank you.
picture.
Yeah, we took
Hello.
a family picture down here. He did not smile.
He didn't even look at the camera.
He wouldn't even look at the camera. Little man gets nervous sometimes, things like that. Also, I am very glad I did not wear flip-flops on this ride. I could see how you could lose them. Or zip liners.
I would hate to go on a zip line. Maybe not the big one. Go on one of those. Still a long way to go.
Scott, are you here by chance? Now, when we rode the Chondola thing up, in videos I've seen before, when you get to this platform, the doors randomly open up. Today, they did not. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Sit back, fella.
Rocking and rolling here. Not to lend us up here. Oh man, the weather is perfect here. We're actually here right now. He has a field trip Friday, so we thought, hey, why not make a weekend out of it? So we found a cheap hotel, which that's another point. I won't say the hotel we're staying at. It's not like the dirt cheap $30 night room, but it's not. We normally stay at Hampton Inn or Hilton Garden Inn, and it was about $160 2-day difference between that and where we're staying.
Thank you.
Thanks. And I think I should have spent the extra $160.
I know. He
The wife
should
agrees.
have.
Oh, come on, dude.
So yeah, next time we come to town, we'll definitely stay at the Hampton Inn on Teaster Lane. I'm hoping to meet up with NTL Vlogs, Yankee in the South, and hopefully OVZ will be up at the island tomorrow night as well. I'm going to try my best to be there. Check this out over here. Trees. Most of them still fallen from the fire. Now, it's not windy down here, but up on top of the mountain,
Crying baby at?
I don't know. I was going to go live.
Bad.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I was going to go live up there on the mountain, but it was so windy up there. Hey, Chris, we are on the Anakeesta chairlift, skylift, whatever they call it. There's a road here.
Sky gift,
Is it a skylift, buddy?
I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of things that unfortunately were lost to that fire. This is actually our first time really being in Gatlinburg since the fire. And it amazes me how much damage is still visible. It's crazy.
It doesn't bounce as bad though on those parts.
See,
this is much smoother.
Except it vibrates a little bit.
It vibrates a little.
Yeah. See the
Yeah.
bar shaking?
The bar is shaking.
And I can feel it on my butt.
On your sit-upon.
I just actually sit upon as a pillow.
Oh.
And there's something right over here I definitely want to check out sometime. I believe that is the Margaritaville in Gatlinburg? Or there's a Land Shark Bar and Grill somewhere.
That's Margaritaville, dear.
There's the fuzz. Right in the middle of the screen. I don't know if you can see the blue lights or not.
Are they looking for you, fella?
So we got 8 people watching right now. I think that is a record for me.
Oh, you're down to 7.
Down to 7.
Darn it. A ton.
Mead beer samples down in the Anakeesta Center at the bottom. Oh, mead. I've never actually had mead. I used to work with a guy that kind of semi-retired for a bit, and he and some partners opened a meadery.
Is that Land Shark?
But that did not
looks
last
like it.
long.
Over
Maybe.
there, yellow?
Or it might be a Mexican place.
Oh.
It's been way too long since we've done any quality time in Gatlinburg.
We don't know where anything's at.
Yeah, I don't even
Yeah.
know.
And if you're not aware, the spring rod run is next weekend. And we're already seeing a lot of cars. Cool classic cars in town.
Say hello?
What do you want to say?
There's a
Upside down building?
there's an upside down building here.
Yeah, Wonderworks.
Yeah, and I'm going there soon.
Yeah, we might go check out Wonderworks sometime soon.
There's Land Shark.
No, the field trip is actually... Yeah.
Right there.
Where?
Right in front of you, the white. Baby, right there.
Oh, okay, I see one. Oh, yeah, Land Shark Bar and Grill is what used to be the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes.
And then they moved Hard Rock to Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. And this right here is Margaritaville.
I'm just trying to find out.
So the field trip tomorrow.
But you won't be able to see that. upside
Don't
down
think I'll
place.
go live tomorrow where the field trip is because it's a lot of school kids, you know, liability, I guess. Who knows? But the field trip is to Rainforest Adventure Zoo. I'd never really heard of it, but it sounds pretty cool. Should be a lot of neat animals there. So I'm looking forward to that. I may try to do an edited video while we're there. I brought my nice Canon 70D DSLR.
Oh, wow, you guys stopped.
Oh, we're stopping. The Chondalas.
Okay, I'm
I
still
really stop you just kind of.
Yeah, just kind of.
to start this high.
So we're almost to the bottom. There's Margaritaville.
That's easy.
Those little coasters have headlights. I kept thinking it was lightning over there.
Hmm.
You'll see them when they come down the sea. You see it?
I guess you could call me a Predators fan by default. I'm not really a hockey player or a sports player in general. It was kind of funny. I was telling the wife when I was going back down to the car at our hotel to get some more luggage. Two of the old fellers that rode in the elevator with me started asking about the Final Four and the big game and who I was rooting for, hoping to win. I had no idea what they were talking about. I just had to be like, I don't know, man. It's anybody's game. It's anybody's game at this point.
Hello! Hello, everyone!
Here we are again. There's Ripley's in the background, the aquarium. Space Needle over there.
We can get to the parking back here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there's the kitchen.
Yeah. And I'll stop the live stream before we get off, but it may go live again before we get to Beauregard. Any Adam the Woo fans know you can't come to
You hear
Gatlinburg
the bells?
without making a trip to see Beauregard. He's a bear,
I seen what
and he's been painted since the last time I was here. So we'll go ahead and end the live stream here. I may go live again here in a bit.
Let fella tell him bye.
I don't
Say
know.
bye.
Want to tell him bye? Bye. Bye, wife. So, hang on, stay tuned. We might be live again here in a minute, depending on what kind of crowd is near Beauregard. He's a famous bear.